to today's video. I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video. In today's video, I want to talk about eugenics. Yes, I want to talk about eugenics. Now, if you don't know what eugenics is, it's basically a bigger word or a more fancier word for the depopulation agenda. Yes, and the main reason why I'm talking about this is because Bill Gates has been going on a eugenics campaign for the last, like, what, 10, maybe 13 years. And he's been going around promoting, you know, vaccines that will reduce the population. He's also talking about birth control or contraception, which is condoms and birth control, to reduce, more births happening, especially in the so-called black and brown communities. Because if you look at the birth rates, white people not really having children like that, even though if you see them in person, they be having lots of kids. But if you look at the statistics, it's not on a massive scale as niggas in the hood. Niggas in the hood just fucking, just having kids to sacrifice them or for the tax money. And it's not just black people, it's other people doing this shit too, but they get it from the black people. But anyway, or the so-called niggas, whatever you want to say. But anyway, so I'm gonna be honest with you. At first, when he was talking about that stuff, I was completely like, hell no, against it. But now, seeing how shit is going on and all these annoying ass motherfuckers on Earth and shit like that, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this might sound a little bit Adolfish, when I'm not trying to come off like that. I'm just giving you the blood honest truth, and I know it's not what you say is how you say it and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to put a filter on this as much as I can. So at first I was against eugenics, you know what I'm saying, depopulating and stuff like that. Or not necessarily even depopulating, it's more like controlling the birth rate and controlling the population. See, depopulation is killing motherfuckers off. So we're going to get into that too, because there's multiple streams of depopulation in today's time. But anyway, so right now I'm 50-50 with it because there's a lot of annoying motherfuckers on Earth. Earth is overpopulated. You see what I'm saying? You can't even go nowhere really and go to a park and try to meditate without it being no fucking, like, just some annoying motherfucker that just talking shit. Somebody you don't even know. Like, okay, cool, you can run your mouth all you want, but it's like, I don't even know you. Like, why the fuck is you even saying something to me? I would be wrong if I just knocked your ass out, would I? You see what I'm saying? Like, would I be wrong? No, I wouldn't, because why is you bothering me? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people could relate to that, and a lot of people say, why don't you just put your headphones in? What if I don't want to put my headphones in? What if I want to hear real nature sounds? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just giving an example. Like, you can't even really go anywhere without it being overcrowded or just a lot of annoying people just there, and necessarily annoying as in undesirable. And undesirable in today's time, it's not like back in the day with the Willie Lynch letter and all that type of stuff, how black people was written in as undesirables, Mexicans and Asians and all that type of stuff. Not that, but in today's time, it's a melting pot of undesirables. So undesirables, they come in black forms, white forms, Mexican forms, Asian forms, you know what I'm saying, Indian forms. They come in all different shapes and sizes. In today's time, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a lot of motherfuckers that just deserve to die. Like, I'm just being honest with you. Like, for example, like, I was in the library and shit, and people out here, they kind of slow. So they like to write shit down on stuff, like right on walls and right in the bathroom, just goofy shit, hateful stuff. So somebody wrote on the book, like the bookcase, like that hold the books up and shit, if it said commit suicide or kill yourself if you lie. All y'all do is lie all day around this motherfucker, so why you ain't kill yourself yet? You see what I'm saying? So it's just like goofy little weird shit like that. Just goofy weird shit like that. Like, you should have been dead. All you do is lie. All you do is tell lies. So why you ain't kill yourself yet? Oh, you need help? I got something to help you with that. Bow! You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got something to help you with that if you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, so, and eugenics is happening now. but it's not necessarily like considered eugenics. It is, but it ain't. It's right now. It's considered the depopulation agenda. So you got to understand how the government works. See, the government, they usually put out. They have these things called think tanks where they hire people to like smoke, drink. They smoking weed. They smoking cigarettes. Whatever their muse is, methamphetamine, crack, whatever the fuck they like to do. The government supplies it to them, and they give them a whole bunch of paperwork with all these new trends and stuff that they working on. And as people smoking a cigarette or drinking a beer or smoking a weed or snorting a crack or whatever the fuck they doing, they start to develop ideas of how they could like reverse engineer the concept and say, oh, we could do it like this, and then it becomes a trend. Oh, we could do it like that, and it becomes a trend. Like for example, the sagging thing was one of the biggest things that was created in the think tank. If you look at the word sagging, it spells niggas backwards. You see what I'm saying? It also came from the jail culture. You see what I'm saying? Of other inmates raping inmates. You see what I'm saying? Now that's one of the most popular things amongst just uh, so-called urban culture today. It's not even just a black thing. You got white people doing it, Mexicans, so-called blacks, all type of people that's doing that. But really, that was a reverse psychology think tank plan to get people out here to do that, to promote the homosexual agenda. See, that's what's going on. See, right now, it's the population agenda is happening. So what you're going to see over these next few years is going to get way worse. That's why I did that video a couple of days ago saying that the human race will need to go to Mars, go to different planets to basically preserve humanity. Because look at what's going on with humanity right now. You probably can't see it yet, and that's why Trump is trying to bring the National Guard in and the military in now before it's too late. Because right now we literally like it's a purge happening across America in the main places in Chicago, um, fucking New Orleans, Baton Rouge, um, Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Texas, Dallas, Houston. It's happening in LA, every now and then, but you can put Los Angeles on there, New York. A lot of these places has become Gotham City, Washington, D.C. You see what I'm saying? So Trump is trying to get the military involved before it spirals out of control, because it's already out of control, and soon it's going to get even more out of control where even if the military is involved, people going to be shooting at the military and trying to kill the military. It's going to be back and forth. So it's going to be a civil war. So gun violence is one of the biggest depopulation agendas, aka eugenics. Once they kill off a certain amount of people, then that's when they're gonna start to say they're gonna try to blacklist the word depopulation. You can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that. It's gonna be called eugenics. That's gonna be the actual word, which it is the actual word. But I'm saying how YouTube be censoring everything. If they're gonna censor the word depopulation, watch. As soon as they hit a certain quota of people they want to die, they're gonna say, okay, now we're gonna start calling it eugenics, because depopulation is just so out there. It's so eye-opening. You know what I mean? That you say depopulation, you can see what's going on. Motherfuckers depopulate each other with the guns. Motherfuckers depopulate each other with the drugs. Motherfuckers depopulate each other, you know what I'm saying, just off whatever, homosexuality, because you can't produce. So that's depopulation right there. It's depopulation with the food. They poisoning our food, putting human remains in our food. You see what I'm saying? All these different things are depopulation. Birth control, contraception, condoms, all that shit. I'm not saying don't use them. I'm just saying it is a form of birth control or eugenics, because they're trying to basically sterilize the birth rate instead of keeping it going. Because in the Bible it say we should have families, be fruitful and multiply. They don't want that, because look at the people that's multiplying. It's just demons multiplying with more demons, which is giving you even more demons on the planet. You see what I'm saying? So this is why this is taking place. In these next few years, probably from now to 2030, so many people are going to die. You're going to see so much death and chaos. It's going to be insane. Like, it's going to get to the point where the government not even going to have control of it. It's going to get out of their hands. And that's where it's going to come critical. Well, a lot of people are going to try to run underground in the bunkers, which I don't know how that will really work out. And then you're going to have a lot of people trying to go to a different planet, aka Mars, because that's where we're heading to. People think we just supposed to be stagnant on Earth. No, we can go to different planets. Thing is, we just gonna have to build the motherfucking planet up, just like how Earth was built up. You see what I'm saying? And it took generations and generations and generations of people on Earth to get to Earth where it's at now, at least like building wise and like being modernized and stuff like that. It took a lot of years, like 200, damn near 300 some years. And with the technology we will have, it shouldn't take that long on Mars. I'm just saying. But then again, you never know. They might come up with a thing where they could project a holographic city that looks so real and it feels so real that they might put that on Mars too, a holographic city, so people can at least have some type of sense of comfort when they go to visit, at least at first. But that's just, my thoughts on that. But wake the damn up. More videos coming soon. Fuck Satan. Fuck all his minions. Gang, you know how I'm rocking.